Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o's $150,000 pearl-covered Oscar dress is worth $150. You may have heard, it was breaking news in the mainstream media, that the actress's dress was stolen from her hotel room, an estimated value of $150,000 to $10 million because of the supposed 6,000 white pearls that took the poor slaves in the Los Angeles garment district 2 months to hand sew together, was stolen out of her hotel room. The outrage! And now the headline news is that the $150,000 Oscar dress has been recovered. The Washington Compost stolen Oscar gown appears to be found. CNN, the pearl Oscar dress has been recovered. No, actually, the plastic dress has been recovered. The dress is a fake, of course, and this is hilarious. The thieves called TMZ after they cut a couple of the pearls off the dress and took it into a jeweler to sell them, of course, and they were informed that they were fake. So the thieves were so pissed off, they set themselves out to expose fake bleepity bleep Hollywood, and they returned the dress to the hotel, called TMZ, tipped them off about the pearls being fake, and told them where to find the dress. TMZ called the police. The police followed up on the tip. They found the dress. And now the headline news is that this $150,000 dress, thank God it's been recovered. Poor Lupita Nyong'o. But few of the outlets are reporting that the pearls are fake. They're plastic. The $150,000 dress is worth $150. In fact, Calvin Klein, the creator of the gown, has come out to do damage control and said, well, I never said that the pearls were fake. People just assumed that. Why am I talking about a stolen dress on my YouTube channel? Because on this channel, I like to expose the phoniness of Hollywood, the brain-damaging, manipulating power of the mainstream media, and how the Illuminati uses their entertainment division through their entertainment liaison office, which of course is literally run by the CIA. There's a page on CIA.gov, by the way. Check my previous videos about it. To manipulate society, to use their Illuminati idols as propaganda puppets for political agendas and to shape the culture. And they're all a bunch of phonies. It's just this fake, phony, smoke and mirror industry. In fact, many of you may recall MTV Cribs, the popular show on MTV that was sort of like a Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. It would take a tour of the celebrities' homes. Well, many of those homes, of course, I guess maybe you don't know, I'm sorry. I know many of you are young and coming of age. You're trying to figure this stuff out, so I'm just trying to get you down that path. Many of the homes are fake. Many of the cars were rented. Much of the jewelry, in fact, that celebrities wear is fake. I mean, you might as well buy some of the fake jewelry from Party City. It's about as valuable as the jewelry that many celebrities wear. Ja Rule, remember him? He faded away into obscurity, but he was one of the top rappers of the day, back in like the year or late 90s, early 2000s. And he rented a house to show off on MTV Cribs and to claim that it was his. It wasn't like he was renting it for like a year. Like it wasn't like he was, in Los Angeles renting a house for 12 months. He rented it for a couple days. And the owner of the house then discovered that her house was on MTV Cribs. And so she sued Ja Rule for invasion of privacy. And most of the stars actually would just rent their lavish cars for, a couple days. I mean, you can just go to a car dealership, car rental place. You can rent any car you want to. In like Los Angeles and Las Vegas and Atlantic City, these big cities, you can rent anything you want. You can rent a Porsche, anything. Lamborghini for a day, a couple hours. And so that's what they did. In fact, there's an Instagram account called Fake Watch Busta, which is dedicated to exposing the fake jewelry of posers like Rick Ross, Pig Ross, Riff Raff. Riff Raff he's that kind of white dude that has tattoos all over his body of like MTV and BET, the logos and stuff, and he's just waiting in the wings for that taste of mainstream success. So Fake watch busta, of course, busts the fake watches of these posers. So even Pig Ross, who supposedly is worth millions of dollars. Oh, by the way, Kim the trash can, you know, when she got engaged to Kanye Pest, I mean, there were numbers flying around that her engagement ring was worth like $1.2 million, anywhere up to $8 million for an engagement ring. There it is, an $8 million. This is fake too, by the way, because nobody in their right mind would be wearing $1 million on their hand and walking around without a team of armed guards. I mean, an organized crew of professional thieves would go and rob Kim Kardashian and hold her up at gunpoint, even in broad daylight. And then they would escape on motorcycles and then ditch the motorcycle and then these organized professional cat burglars and thieves would literally be robbing celebrities left and right if their jewelry was in fact real. Because Kim the trash can doesn't go everywhere with a bodyguard. Even if she did, the team of organized thieves would just take out the bodyguard. And so this is all just phony theater that the general public eats up. I mean, I've been to Hollywood probably dozens of times at this point. I have been in the big boardrooms. Literally, the last 2 months, I've had meetings. I'll talk about it later. In the big boardrooms of major networks. I'll show some pictures that I took from, snapped a couple of covert little selfies in the boardrooms. I'll get into this later, but I have been there and have a bachelor's degree in communication. I'm a credentialed media analyst, so many people can see through this bull crap, but the general public just swallow everything that they're told. And so now Lupita Nyong'o, her $150,000 pearl dress discovered to be worth $150.